Ladies, grab those drinks. Sip on that, girls are on. With your host, Portia Man. It's time for real talk, real love, and maybe a little ratchetness. Sip on that.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Sip on That. It feels so good to be back. You already know this is a show where you're about to experience some real love, real laugh, and I gotta get a little
ratchet sometime.
My name is Portia Man.
I'm Tanya Chambers.
I am Tiffany Man.
And I am Tia Man. So y'all like, subscribe, share, hit the notification button, tell your mama, tell your pa. We're gonna send you back to Arkansas.
I like I do want to stop really quick and just say thank you guys for all the love and support on the first episodes of Sip on That.
Yes.
Y'all really the bomb for that. I read all of the comments. Y'all made me feel good. I got comments about people like, girl, we turned this on in the beauty shop, and like people are really watching it. So I just want to say thank y'all. Y'all really the real MVPs.
Thank y'all.
Y'all watch us in the beauty shop?
In
In the beauty salon? Yeah, turn us
What are we
on.
sipping on today? Because this is giving. Like,
Yes, we are sipping on a blueberry pineapple lemonade. Got a few pineapple chunks in there, some blueberry.
Dang,
Honey,
we ain't even say drink yet.
Portia, golly, long
sorry, I'm
road.
extremely thirsty.
I was gonna say this drink will refresh you, but you already clearly know it. Anyway, got some blueberries in here, and you know what they say,
yeah.
the back of the berry.
The sweeter the juice, baby.
Come on now.
That's
Oh,
Wait,
wait,
hold on.
wait.
Let me take a sip. The
Oh.
rest of us.
God, dog.
Life may take you up.
Up,
Life may take you down.
down.
Just make sure there's enough drinks to go around.
Oh, yeah, it's plenty.
Okay.
We're
come on,
gonna
sip on
share.
Wait, that is really, really refreshing.
that. That's so good. It's a summertime moment.
Got a little nice. What's up in there? It got a
I'm
little.
on the beach laid up
Yes.
with somebody saying,
Look, while I'm talking about you, I'm done drunk almost half of mine.
Dang.
Let me say it because we got a lot to talk about
I was
today.
just gonna say you supposed to sip and see. Y'all
Right,
over
you
there
said sip on that, not guzzle on that. Wait a minute, pause.
That's what he said.
All right, so as Portia said, we talking about the black of the berry. This is the beauty episode, baby. We talking about all things beauty, hair, bodies, skin, all of it, and what your experiences are as a black woman in America.
as a black woman in America, you know, I really, honestly, the last couple of years, I've just been able to really say, I'm beautiful.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, seriously, because beauty to me wasn't always dark skin or a gap. Like, it was, like, if you had light skin and good hair, that is what I considered beautiful. I didn't think I was ugly, you know what I'm saying? Because she was, but I didn't be like, I wouldn't have looked at myself and been like, you're beautiful.
Right.
Now, I know, I mean, it sounds weird.
It's not. I felt the same way.
Same.
Yeah, light skin and colored eyes and pretty hair ain't all of them ain't cute.
Don't mean it's right.
No,
But like everybody, like the thing is that is beautiful, and
yes,
what we
that's
have is beautiful.
Right.
And for so long, growing up, we were taught that everything that I am, I need to change it in order to be considered beautiful.
Very true. That's very true. So I had to really stand in the mirror and like look from head to toe. All right, that gap popping, your skin popping,
Yes.
my boobs, all they are giving like 12-year-old little boy chest. You get what I'm saying? Like I still
that's
push them
grown
up.
woman.
I
That's
push
grown
them
woman.
up. But seriously, what? So why is it? No, how do you correct what we deem as beautiful or what reflects as beautiful?
I think it starts with self. Start with
That's
self.
real.
Starts from childhood too.
Very true.
Yeah.
It starts with that parent instilling in their kids, oh my God, you're beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, your skin tone is beautiful.
Yeah,
You know.
for sure.
I think
And-
At home.
a lot of things in society, you know, we still got a lot to work on. But one thing I'm loving seeing is a sense of diversity. Being exposed to different body types, different skin types, different hair textures, everything. I feel like, you know, whether you agree with some of her methods or not, if I saw a Lizzo when I was in middle school and high school, just to know, like,
Right.
there's a big girl who is a full pop star.
Right.
Like, I think that would have just changed my perspective of how I saw myself.
Very true. Because most magazines, it's like, you know,
And she's comfortable in her own skin.
Ew.
right.
Don't care what nobody
Man,
thinks.
say shout out to all the girls with all the fupas.
Okay?
Fun over here,
But-
and I'm loving it.
Being comfortable in your skin, that's really the start. I feel like it is for beautiful. So right now, go look in your mirror, stop what you're doing right now, or pick your phone up and take a little selfie and just know that you are beautiful, because that's where it starts. Yeah. I would like to speak on colorism. I have my own definition of colorism, but I don't want to come off as like, you get what I'm saying?
Well,
These are your
but what's
thoughts.
important, yeah. like,
Yes,
These are your
these-
thoughts,
right.
these are your opinions.
This
so.
is not law. These are just simply my opinions. But it goes back to what I said at the beginning of this. Light was always right. Skinny was always right. Long, curly, wavy Puerto Rican hair, or get what I'm saying?
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. If you had that
Exotic.
Puerto Rican, you was doing something.
Yeah.
So colorism for me, I started experiencing it when I was little.
Right.
My brother, I love you, David. We've had conversations about this, but I have to go there.
He apologized to everybody.
For sure.
He did.
And he didn't have any like malice in his heart in doing it. It was just that. My nickname for him is Black. Like, I'm black. That's what it is. But that is where it started for me, to where I started to notice, maybe this is not what I really want to be. And even with Mama, like, I would watch who Mama called beautiful. Like, when Mama would see somebody, like, she'd be like, oh, she's so beautiful. I didn't really, not that she called darker skinned people ugly, she just didn't really comment on that. And so I was like, wait, how can I bleach my skin a little bit or something? Or just be of lighter complexion?
Stay inside.
No, that's really, but that's
Out the
really, and
sun.
then the summertime would come, then it'd be like, you need to stay out that sun or you're gonna get darker.
Yep.
So I think just growing up, like, subconsciously, it was always in the back, even with colors. I have on a bright lime green situation
Doing right.
today.
Y'all see how that's popping off
I
that
know.
chocolate,
Look,
baby?
I would have never wore lime green because I was like, nah, I'm too dark for all of that. Lipstick, I'm too dark for all of that. And now
And it's giving.
she got pink.
Okay.
She has pink on her lips. But have you ever experienced colorism? Whether it be in the workplace, in a relationship, anywhere.
I mean, I'm in the entertainment industry. I'm an actress, a singer, and I'm always, putting my looks are part of my job and my resume. They put on there, like, definitions and descriptions of who you are.
Yeah.
And I remember when I wanted to kind of go into the industry, they would put a breakdown out, which means, like, what kind of actors are we looking for this particular role?
Right.
And they would put beautiful. And I would automatically think that that's not me.
Right.
I knew that they meant a light-skinned, like, ingenue type of person.
Uh-huh.
And there were often times where I would go into these offices and go into these casting rooms, and they would say, we're looking for someone pretty. And I'd see everybody else in the room, light, and my talent got me in the room because the baby, she sings. And she does what she can. But, I would notice just the sort of what they felt was desirable.
Right.
Like, me. You said pretty. Me. Thank you. You're so kind.
Okay. And you just see it all the time in this industry. It's changing. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
It's changing.
It is. for sure.
But yeah, that was some of my experiences.
What about you, Ty?
Not really experienced colorism, I feel like, myself, but I feel like as the darker skinned girl, I've been told, hey, you're pretty, but for a dark skin.
Oh my God.
You're pretty, but for a dark
It's not
skin girl. Like,
it's
there's
not
a
a
backhanded compliment.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm just like, do I thank them or do I like,
Right.
What does that even mean? Exactly.
it's like,
Or I normally don't date dark-skinned girls. What
Oh,
are we? Like,
yes. Like, oh my God, that
Stop
type of
saying that.
statement is, derogatory towards, a dark skinned woman. And I mean, I love my skin. I didn't always think I was like beautiful in the sense of, society's views of beautiful, but I always love my skin tone though.
Right.
Like, I always felt like maybe this chocolate was given. I mean,
Oh, Melanie.
yeah.
Black Cat. That's
Yeah.
not your nickname, y'all. Ooh,
Ew.
I was gonna tell you
I
that.
Black Cat, Blackie, Black, like all of it. And I love it. Black is beautiful.
Black of the bear.
What about you, Sister Tia?
I think I haven't dealt with any. It would be more of a, body shaming,
Gotcha.
I guess.
Okay.
In a sense. You fat. You cute for a big girl.
Yeah.
We cute.
Period.
Thank you. Period. Thank you.
Right.
Fupa and all. This is what we giving. This is
Keep
what you gonna
marinating.
get.
You know what I'm saying? Keep
yeah.
things
So, but I mean, I think I've dealt with being the bigger girl in my crew, clique, or whatever the case may be. But hey, I've always been drippy. So it doesn't really matter. It really didn't faze me because in my house, like, we high side on each other. So when I got outside, hey, whatever you saying don't mean three to me because like I'm cool in my skin. So how about you? Are you confident? Like, why are you saying these things? Because you're not confident with yourself or what?
Yeah.
That's the thing right there. People,
Well, listen, I'm gonna take a sip on that.
right, people
Why are you
insecurities
talking
be
about me?
loud.
You're confident in yourself.
Right.
I remember when I wanted to go natural. It was a family member. I ain't gonna call them out. But they said, oh, no, you don't want to have 3 strikes against you. And I was like, what do you mean 3 strikes? They said, you're going to have nappy hair, dark skin, and you're going to be fat. And I was like, what? Oh, I'm going to have to show you.
Yeah.
Now, I will say generationally, like, that has been the case for a lot of people. Like, and they intended a place for protection, but,
Right.
yeah, they meant that thing.
I just had this with one of our aunts. I'm not gonna say Annie's name. And before I go there, she didn't mean anything by it. I believe in her heart that she really was coming from a niece. I didn't mean to say that, but I had to check her because she looked at one of the girls and goes, "She's bright." And I paused. I let it go for a minute, and she goes, "She bright." I was like, "Who?" She was like, "Maddie." While her other 2 dark-skinned sisters are standing next to her. This is the 3rd comment, though, that she's made about skin tone or just body or something. Anything. And so,
not a positive comment.
right, not a positive comment, but in her mind, she's like, the real world's going to tell them this kind of stuff anyway. So what you so mad for? And I said, kids' insecurities do not start from the real world. They start from family members.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So I get why people think if I tear you down, give you all the bad words now, the world won't be able to say nothing to you. You will have thick skin. My philosophy on that is if you take that same energy and building them up, nobody still won't be able to say nothing to them. And you don't have
They
to
got their
repair.
confidence.
Yeah,
Yes.
and you don't have to repair adults.
Let's pass the offering plate on that one. That's a word right there, baby.
No, seriously, but and it's uncomfortable telling that kind of stuff to family members because it's
No, because some family members have to know.
right.
You gotta
True.
correct it.
I think in the older generation, I feel like they do that a lot. A lot of the "you're pretty for a dark-skinned girl" was told to me by older Black women. And
That's true.
I don't know, like maybe it comes from, slavery days or I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it could play a part because of what their parents did.
Yeah.
Or what
Very
they said
true.
to
What
them.
their-
So
yeah,
it's just like
generational thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
right.
sure. But like I just said, you got to nip that. Like, whoa, bring it on back.
Right.
Tell you, like Tiffany said something, and it kind of caught me off guard one time because I was just like, wait, what you mean? I'm gonna teach you how to handle me. So I mean,
real.
now I take that because at first I was like, wait, nigga, now you gonna take what I give you, but I understand now, from a different, different
Right.
light. So,
Yeah.
but sometimes you gotta correct these people.
And that Mother Bear came out, and you have to teach people how to treat your children. You're teaching your children how to advocate for themselves
Very
and not
true.
take no Bolshevik.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah,
we
right.
ain't doing that.
And we got in the car, they was like, "Ooh, mama." I was like, "Let me tell y'all something. It don't matter what society tells you you're supposed to look like. It don't matter, none of that. Know that you are beautiful because that's really where it starts. But if you are in a family or if you are that family member, when you see your nieces, nephews, cousins, uncles, brothers, sisters, there's a million other conversations you can have. Don't comment on their body.
Praise
Don't
them.
comment. Yeah, speak life into them. Otherwise, zip it.
They gonna shut down. And,
Right.
And that's a whole nother level, a whole nother beast.
True.
Because then that's when the therapist and everything else got to start
The
coming
trauma.
into place, and you don't want that. Let's build them up, give them some encouragement, or
So nobody else can tear them down.
I mean, like for real.
Because then they come to you with what something happening at school,
Mm-hmm.
something happening out in the world. They know that they can come to you. They know you're going to go to bat for them.
Absolutely.
They know that you on their side and you on
But
their team.
you also gonna tell them right from wrong.
Period.
Now, I'm not finna come to that schoolhouse and you up there showing out. Shoot. But I'm gonna
Because,
teach
baby,
you.
I sit right in the office and be like, now who did what?
Yeah. Talk
And
to me.
will.
Tell me what
And
happened.
the fact that you took up for them and stuck up, for them, I'm sure appreciated that.
Yeah.
And they know that you got their back. So
I was very passionate in it though, to the point where I had to go back and apologize to my aunt because how I came at her. I was very passionate
What's
about
passionate mean?
I know.
it. Like I was supposed to
Portia
like
used her hands
say,
when she passed it,
like watch your mouth when you. But I missed the moment to educate because I was so passionate about it. I could have offered. There was a moment to teach, you know.
Yeah.
And I didn't. I didn't
it's-
take that moment to teach. I just went off, and I had to go back and
But
apologize.
it's ways to do it in a tasteful way.
Very true.
So I mean,
Very
you
true.
ain't gotta be so passionate, Portia. 'cause
You apologize, though.
she'll go
I
hide.
know, but normally it'll take me like a couple of days to catch myself. I went right back like within 30 seconds.
Come on, growth.
Man, it was growth. I was like, no, Portia, your tone was all the way wrong with her. That's still your auntie. And you missed the moment to educate her, so you blew it. You blew it. But I want to go back to Tiffany talking about your natural hair journey because you were the first one to take that leap.
Let me tell you, so I've been like doing research, and this was way before there was a lot of YouTube stuff. This was way before there were hair products, any of that. I was on some like, I no longer want to subscribe to Eurocentric standards of beauty. I'm gonna cut off my hair and all that kind of stuff. So I came
Dye it
home
purple.
One day. I came home one day, cut off all my hair, pinned it back into like one of them little tiny Afro mohawks, and sprayed it purple, and just walked in the door. Didn't tell nobody this was gonna happen. Boy, when I tell you these Negroes lit me up for a whole hour.
I mean,
went in a circle and lit me up. And now, who got perms? Raise your hand if you got a perm on your head.
I don't have a perm.
They don't.
And don't. And ain't gonna get
Wait, but let me
going back.
finish. I didn't do the big chop though. I can't do that. Like, nah, that ain't my mini. Like, I cannot do that.
I transitioned as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's been what, 5 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, okay, no more chemicals. I'm gonna do this natural things. I cannot do the big chop. I feel like my head is not shaped for this.
Boy, me tea over here.
Man, I tried to transition. I gave it like 2 months for transition, and then that natural mix with that perm, it just wasn't doing it.
It was not. You try to put that comb through it, and you just.
It was not doing it, but my kids checked me because all of them were natural. I was still relaxing my hair. I was, and so Kennedy came like, "Hey, Mama, I don't understand why you trying to get us to embrace our natural beauty and you still putting perms on your hair."
Kids gonna
I
check
was like,
you.
I was like, okay.
Swallow.
Right. So I did the big chop. It's been 4 years since I've been natural. I did the big chop. Kennedy was standing right over my shoulder like, "Mom, it's gonna look so good." My hair was this.
God,
Just a whisper.
Yes, and
I feel like a piece of grass.
at first I felt ugly, and then I was like, why do I feel ugly? Just because the hair is gone. Like, she's still this, you know what I'm saying? She was still chocolatey,
And-
but I just wasn't confident.
The journey is on YouTube, correct?
Yep,
It's on your channel.
you can watch my big chop, all my natural hair journey on Portia Man YouTube.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
But it was a process, The family would pull up, they was like,
They get the looks that your
What you
family
do
can
to
give
your
you.
hair?
And then they was like, because like I said, there weren't natural hair products when I first came. So I started mixing up avocado and olive oil. My brother talking about it's guacamole in your hair. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? We do what we can. We gotta learn. It's all right.
right.
I apologize on us, me and David, for the things
know
we said
Tia lit
about
you
you
up.
guys.
No, but when it was time to go out of town, because I was still traveling for work, also, Tia be like, you gonna get your hair done? I was like, this it, I'm wearing my fro. She be like, no, I think you should get braids or something.
Well, you gotta put some more moisturizer on that junk. Curl that
Right.
junk
Yeah,
up.
before you figure out the right configuration of products.
But
it be a little.
after she got that thing, that just, boy, she was so glowing.
Right. And I hate that it took me so long. Had I gone natural around the time you went natural, her hair would have been zay on her back.
At least that's what we think. Many of y'all natural ladies know, like, you be like, I'm finna grow my hair, I'm gonna be long, and then it just won't get long. And then, I'm going to talk about it, my hair decided to go and have alopecia areata. For those of you who don't know, alopecia areata is an autoimmune disease where your body attacks the follicles of your hair. So my hair was playing peekaboo for a while. It'd like go bald in one spot and then come back in another spot.
Ma'am, you
What?
did not say peekaboo.
Yes, I will. Like, peekaboo, and then go back away.
Ma'am.
But I mean, like, I finally decided to embrace it.
I love it.
I have a cut and like shaped it. The Lord cut my hair, and then I cut around what the Lord already cut.
Girl,
and
get outta here.
I'm
And she made something beautiful. out of
Jesus
it.
is my barber.
Jesus is my okay, sir.
But actually, are you all familiar with the Crown Act?
Yes.
The Crown Act. So the Crown Act stands for it's creating a respectful and open world for natural hair. It was a law that was put into place because people were getting harassed for the things
Like at
that
school
naturally
and-
grew
No,
out
In
their
the
hair.
workplace,
In the workplace.
discrimination. Yeah.
Like the,
Oh my
the
God.
lady that did the weather stuff.
Yeah. That's how
Shame on y'all.
are you mad that somebody is showing up in their natural state?
The way it grow out of my head.
But they said it looks unprofessional, is what
Yes,
the article
unpolished.
said.
Boy, is you
Unprofessional,
stupid.
unpolished.
Is you stupid or is you
I
dumb?
had
you
an
stupid.
incident with my supervisor. We were going to a company event, and keep in mind, like, I normally wear that long weave, when I'm at
Yeah.
work to try to be polished.
Right.
But I decided to put in some jumbo braids. And girl, I thought they were cute, girl. They were big and popping.
Boy, she was fly.
I was. Anyways, so my supervisor comes up to me and she's like, "Hey, are you wearing that hair to the event?"
Not that hair.
I know. She says that hair.
I'm sorry.
Are you wearing that hair
Well,
to
I
the event?
was.
I know. And I was like,
Thought I
yeah,
was.
I am. Why? And she was like, the owner is not going to like that hairstyle. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, is she looking out for me or is she discriminating against me because of my hairstyle? Because, I mean, I know this person. She isn't, racist or anything.
She white.
She's Caucasian.
She white.
She's one of our Caucasian brothers
Yes.
and sisters.
And but what made me so mad is I ended up changing the hairstyle. I trimmed it down. And after the event, I know. And after the event, I was so pissed. I'm a people pleaser.
You are upsetting your ancestors.
After you went and sent and got some braids? After you went and sent and got some braids.
I did. I cut him down, and I mean, it still looked cute. It was given,
Yeah.
but I was
Yeah.
just in my I was so upset at myself.
Your
like,
ancestors
why?
was mad too.
They were rolling
They
around
probably
their
want to
grave.
flip everything
Girl.
over in your hair.
But that's some of the things that a lot of women face. Being in the workplace, it's like, oh, should I have... Wear your hair, show up with your braids,
Bruh.
with your locks.
For real.
My 11-year-old, I just dreadlocked her hair up. I want them to know that you can really show up. I hate that women have to even experience that. Like, why should I have to change my hair? The owner, what his hair look like?
Toupee. Bald head.
Right.
Everybody is beautiful.
I got that.
Beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
Thank you, Tia.
Share with your friends. Tell them that they're beautiful. Don't just
Yes.
disencourage and pick them apart. Let the people know that they're pretty and they're beautiful and
okay.
they worth something.
Because we redefining what beautiful is.
Yes.
Okay?
Everybody beautiful.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode. Don't forget to like this video, share it with somebody, leave a comment. Keep the comments cute. Even if you don't, I probably still will respond to you. It just depends on the day. All right?
Hit the notification bell.
I'm going to sip us out of here because I'm still extremely thirsty. And
After all that talk.
thirsty. I'm thirsty in this drink. I know. Long throw that look. Peace. Peace.
This junk is good.
This is Tamala Mann. My new project, Overcomer Deluxe, is music for the heart. It's encouraging, uplifting, and healing. Overcomer Deluxe. Pre-order yours now.